What up, buddy?
I have this pot of daylilies right here that the former owner left here. And I've been meaning to get them out and get them in the ground. And I finally have a place for them. So that's one thing we're doing. Out here at my farmhouse, we put this in. And along this row here is where I'm putting my daylilies. And I'll let them multiply out and then I can spread them. But I got to get them out of that pot. Yeah, I have to decide what I'm going to do with this area. I really want to develop it. Really do. And first off, I need to see how many lilies I have. So let's see if we can get this pot emptied out. This is a styrofoam box that it's in. There we go. Oh my goodness. Look at how bound up it is. There's no telling how long these have been sitting there in that pot. But I guarantee you it's been a while to have roots like that. You know, I don't know if they'll survive me busting them up. I really don't. If I can find the bulbs. Let's see here. There's one on the side. Let's see. Can I get you out of there? Those roots look good to me. Okay, so there's one. I may be able to go all the way down. Oh, come on. What a jaw. Look at that. Woo. It's ready to go. They're way down here, man. Wow. What an amazing plant. We know once they go in how they just spread. And I myself, I can't see nothing wrong with that. As long as you have them in an area it wouldn't affect anything. You know, there's no telling why they had these. Oh man, I broke it off. Where they come from. You know, a lot of times you get these from old farms, family farms, and my girlfriend Peggy has some in her driveway, and I've been supposed to go for years. Hers are orange also, so I doubt I ever go get any. She did have a whole row of wild rose bushes. The little roses. And I want some of those so bad. One day I'll get them. It used to be that was the flower for the month of June. The birth flower. I don't know what it is now. They've changed a lot of stuff on the birthstones. Used to be amethyst was the color, then it went to pearl. So, you know, I don't know. I don't keep up with that anymore. Man, this is just all roots. Look at that. So exciting. It's so healthy. I can't believe it. Shoved up in this pot like this. This is a big week for our puppies. The male, Mac Daddy, he gets fixed on Thursday. Woo-wee. So, oh.
Watchers don't do, and doers don't watch. So let's get to it, let's get it done. You step it up a notch. We can do it, we can get it done. 'Cause we're doers, and doers don't watch. If that's the start, 'cause watchers don't do, and doers don't watch. Let's get to it, let's get it done. You, let's step it up a notch. We can do it, we can get it done. Don't do,
Kevin's getting the gate. We're headed into the woods here. We have to go through to get to Thrifting Dreamers 5. We're helping them move flat paver stones today, and may go get some fence posts. I don't know what's going to pan out with that. It depends on the auger too. Isn't that what that thing's called? An auger? It's stuck. Don't know that we'll video much, but this is part of what we're doing. We went and helped Mama V the other day, and we didn't video that. Maybe she'll put it out in her video. I don't know. Look at how pretty the flowers are out there. I don't know if you can see it. It's just like a haze of yellow and white. Now I'm looking through the car door. You can't see. It's just so pretty right now in Arkansas. Everything's greening up. Look at the leaves already on all the trees. Some places they're a little behind upper elevations, but it's amazing. It goes from brown and barren to green and full real quick. Well, that happened today. He's got to go down across the land and down to the landing, and we can unload these papers and rocks and tote. See, I got this in Paris. After we left Mike and Lissa's, there was having a citywide dump pickup, you know, where anything, mattresses and everything. You should have seen all the mattresses, Lord. Well, anyway, when we were going and we were following them, I saw this sitting on a trash pile. And I couldn't tell if it had skin on it or not. Well, it doesn't. But you know what? I can make that a table with a piece of glass on it. I can make it a hanging light, which I think I'll probably do, because I need lights out in the farmhouse, and I think that would make a really cool light. What do y'all think? I think it's pretty cool. When I was in Paris one time, we were helping Mike and Lissa getting ready for their move. They were having a highway sale up and down the highway, all the way from Dardanelle to, I think, close to Fort Smith. And this lady had this vase for sale, and it caught my eye. I really like it. It's got birds on it and stuff. And on the lip, I didn't see it. I got carried away. It has a chip. One chip, which, you know, that chip doesn't bother me because it fluoresces, y'all. Let me see if I can try to block the light. Look how green. Isn't that nice? And look at this one. That's my pride and joy. I keep it back here in the bedroom where the kids don't come. Isn't that nice, y'all? I paid $1 for it. Favorite Goodwill. And I found this really cool picture. Look. And this one. Isn't that precious? I could use some good fake plants. I don't even remember what that said on it. As I'm watching my video here, I see things that I didn't see, or that I didn't, you know, it didn't catch my eye. I don't know. I get nervous when I'm filming. These right here, these were 3 candles. Tall, thin-stemmed candles, and they had $20 on them. Sorry, they're, you know, maybe $20 retail for all 3. I don't know what they were. It was coal painted, I believe. Aren't you glad to see me? The orange was in. I like orange. I thought those popped pretty good. They would look really good on an open shelf. I don't know why I was looking at that. I think there was a man in my way, and I could. Some people are rude. One lady, her and her daughter, they blocked the whole aisle. They didn't care, and I didn't want to talk to them. I didn't want to deal with it. I turned around and went the other way. Aren't those cute? Everything was modern, and I thought this was really pretty, and I didn't have my glasses on, so I'm looking at it hoping, please, focus so I can see. That's a really pretty coffee mug. I should have got it. I didn't get it, but I did get this. This is a scouting mug, And I do like to collect scouting things to sell, try to gather them up, because the scouts aren't anymore. And Razorback Hog on there, so, Arkansas Scout, might want to get one of those just for, memory's sake. But I always see a Reese's, coffee cup. I have one. I need to just start buying them all. My son, his name is Reese, the youngest one. His name is Reese. I never see my oldest son's name anywhere on anything because his name is Spencer, and you just don't see that on anything. Those were really nice and clean and new, but I don't need them. They wouldn't even fit in my cabinets. And I had to look at those and make sure it wasn't fused glass. And I had to look down in there between them all just to make sure I wasn't, missing something. I liked the polka dot. I thought it was cute. And this right here, that may have been good, may have been decent. It was made in China, but it was really pretty for rings. I thought it was nice. Wasn't broke or chipped, but that looked like one of the things that like Goodwill buys in bulk and then stocks in, because not everything that is in Goodwill was donated. Some of the stuff they get so dirt cheap and then they sell it. That was a really heavy angel. I should have looked at it harder than I did. And I don't know why I didn't even look at those candles there. I like those candles. I was focusing on ashtrays. People like ashtrays. And it's just hard to believe that, people want ashtrays still, but they do. And I don't know why I was looking at that. I thought it was part of a tumble up, but it was flared. I don't think a tumble up is flared. I think a tumble up is a straight side cup. And I've been looking for Corelle ware, and I did find a good stack of it for $4, y'all. When I get it washed, I'll show you. And I remember Kevin's mother had something like that. And I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was her. And these were really, really nice. I don't use them. But if I did use them, or was having a party with some soup, or even chili, those were really nice and heavy, and they were mainstay. Mainstay and Pier 1 gets me every time. And this is just a little it's not cut glass. It's a molded toothpick holder. But I bought it because a lot of people don't have toothpick holders. In fact, I got a really nice vintage one that I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell. I really like it. It's a lusterware lay flat open toothpick holder that I got. And that was pretty, but I think that's been through the dishwasher a time or two. I don't know. It just didn't look for me, and I don't know. I have a few flowery plates already. And it just didn't feel like good porcelain, I don't know what it was about it. I just didn't like it. But I was just spending some time at the Goodwill because it makes me happy. And that was one of those crossover oil and vinegars. And I don't know why I didn't get it. I don't know why. And I don't know why I didn't get this bowl. It is so pretty. I guess because it was just one and there was nothing else to go with it. I really need to stay away from that because some things you need to have more than one of. And I thought those might have been Stengel, but I was way off on that. Anyway, as I was checking out at the Goodwill, the guy kept talking, "Oh, that lady right there, you need to find out which booth is hers because she's got a booth there in Benton." And I'm looking at her stuff, and she beat me. She definitely had some good stuff that I would have snatched up. So, timing's everything. I'm going to blame Kevin. Kevin held me up doing something, I'm sure. Made me miss stuff. Not really. I like to poke fun at my husband. He doesn't have a sense of humor, so that makes it even more fun. And that, fused glass. I was looking for fused glass. I picked it up. I didn't like that it was a heart. Kevin and I survived Little Rock. We're hightailing it out of there. It's 3:22 and the traffic's getting heavy already. And it gets bumper to bumper. Crazy, crazy. So we're getting out in front of it. We've got to stop and buy groceries, but we got to get something to eat too. I did get a new computer, and I say we did. It's his too. And I got a floor model, which it was probably just a return. Maytag dishwasher that's normally $999, and I got it for $350. So I'm not complaining. It's the stainless steel inside. It's got the extra little rack on the top for like your big knives to lay flat on. I'm excited about that. So it'll be a lot better than what we've been dealing with, the old white, I don't even know what brand it was.
It is Maytag.
It may have been Maytag.
Or Whirlpool.
It's a Whirlpool, that's what it is, Whirlpool, that the former owners had in, and I guarantee you that thing's washed some loads. Well, it just quit working one day. Kevin's pulled it out and gone over it, and it's just dead. It just died in the water, didn't it? So I'm excited to have a dishwasher again. Whew, because we just weren't keeping up, were we? Man, we just could not keep up with the dishes. Once you're out of the routine, you don't do it. At our other house, I didn't have a dishwasher for several years, I guess. After I had one and it broke. And I was waiting because I knew I was going to redesign the kitchen there and everything. And so we didn't get one. And I was doing pretty good at keeping dishes washed up. Sometimes they back up pretty bad. But once you get in the habit of it, it's no big deal to turn around and wash your pan while you're cooking and stuff. But I just haven't done that here. I don't know. Just different. It's not my kitchen. It's her kitchen. I got to make it my kitchen.
Come on, soft, turn the key and cooler on. This a pause for relief.